Hi, my name is Cleveland, and this is...
My name's John.
And we're starting a YouTube channel because I just bought this 2004 Ford F1... Ford Ranger, my bad, off of Facebook Marketplace for a very good price for $3,500. It's got some issues, and we're going to be putting some money into it and everything to try to get all the small stuff fixed and pretty much turn this truck to 100%. We're going to be working on this for the first part of the channel for a while, but this is not the only truck that we're going to be having for the channel. We're going to be having other projects that we're going to be working on, but not just auto stuff. We're going to be doing some fishing stuff too. So this is just going to be a start to get us going and everything, and then I'll let him explain what's going on with the truck, what we got to fix, and then he'll tell y'all about the stuff that he's got going on for the vehicles that he wants to do. So,
you know, I'm an old Army veteran, and I've spent most of my time working on vehicles most of my career, so this is just something that I've always done. So we're working on trying to get this up and going for him. We're going to be focusing on getting the oil changed in this truck. He just recently bought this truck for himself, got it registered and whatnot. Gonna get it right for him. So today we'll be focusing on getting the oil changed, getting all the minor things, figuring out what's going on with it. When he pulled up today, we didn't hear it yesterday when we bought it, but he sounded like he had some whining noises coming from it, so it sounds like he has a power steering leak. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with it. You know, down here on this line here, we have looks like a lot of residual fluid coming off the bottom of the pump and down the side. This is your power steering pump right here, so I think we're gonna have to get a hold of him some lines. I was up underneath this thing earlier. It looked like we were gonna have to replace the power steering rack as well. So, not really hard to get a hold of, but it'll be a little bit of work to get through. But overall, it's a Ford Ranger, so it'll last him forever. And you know, like Cleveland already mentioned, on our channel, we'll be working on several different other projects. I have several other cars lined up for y'all. Right over here, I have this Civic here. I'm building for my 16-year-old. We'll be K-swapping this Civic in the future. I also have this Lexus over here in my garage. It's a 2017 IS200T. It's turbocharged. It's got a couple goodies on it that we're working on. So hopefully we'll have a whole lot to show y'all in the future. Whole lot of content coming up with a whole lot of different parties interested, hopefully. Maybe we can talk tuning and just all sorts of different upgrades that you wouldn't normally see. It's coming along, got some things coming that you wouldn't normally see on a Lexus. I'm really excited for it.
And you're working on fixing something right now that you might want to show in the video too, that you're having an issue with?
And at the moment I'm currently working, I have a return tube at the moment that that was stripped out on my turbo line that I have to actually go in and insert a time cert in, and I'll be removing it, and I hope to show you all the process of time certing into that to repair loose or broken threads that you've destroyed that you didn't mean to. You know, that repair that you didn't want to do, but you have to.
In other words, we all make mistakes. Even though he knows a lot about engines, I know nothing. I'm pretty much just going to be behind the camera for the most part, on the video a lot too sometimes, especially when we're fishing. Of course, it's going to be both of us. But he's going to be the main auto person. He knows a lot, but like everybody else, he's human.
We're all human. We all make mistakes, you know. And the point is how you get yourself out of them. You got to be able to repair them, make them better.
But all right, with that being said, we are going to head to O'Reilly's, right?
Yes.
And we're getting oil stuff for the oil change and what?
Probably an air filter.
Probably an air filter, as we know right now. But we'll be right back as soon as we get back with the parts. And I know a lot of people probably already know how to do an oil change, but we're going to show you anyway. So we'll be right back.
All right, we're back from O'Reilly's. We're going to start changing the oil and whatnot. We'll start by coming here. We'll remove the oil cap. It's located on the right side valve cover on this Ranger 520. Place it right here. We'll come down here. Take our wrench.
Let me figure out a good way.
You got a 16mm bolt head on this drain bolt. Oh, of course. It's going to fight me the whole way out.
They take a year just to get off.
Come on. Well, I don't like what we're doing, so. I'm not seeing any chunky metal bits. It looks like it's been a while since it's been changed, but I mean, we got it from Facebook, so.
Yeah, just be expected off the marketplace, but the oil don't look too bad.
Won't complain. Place that there.
Alright.
Move this.
We'll let y'all know the
here.
verdict as soon as it gets done spilling out and everything, so.
Yep, let it drain out for a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Our next part is we got to get off this oil filter. Best way I figured out how on this one is to come up from up here. Let that drain for a second. I've got the drain pan directly underneath it. I know it's real hard to see it, but
We're using a GoPro to film everything for our first video right now. I couldn't find my SD card on my other video, so this video is going to be cringy, so sorry.
just pull that out up here.
There we go. Got it out. That's going to be a pain to put back in, ain't it?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll be back for the next step.
We went out to O'Reilly's, got this micro guard for this 04 Ranger. This is a 3-liter, so the number is the MSL 51516.
If anybody is curious what parts we're putting on the truck, we'll try to let y'all know all the parts and just use some of the
Line the filter, a little bit of oil. Just get it down underneath here. Fucking asshole.
Oh, I thought you dropped it there for me.
No, it's just a pain in the butt for me. I don't want to go up underneath there and being lazy.
I know. Now the thing about this truck, I don't know if we told y'all yet, the engine was swapped. We don't know what happened to the previous engine. The person I bought it from didn't mention, he failed to mention that part. So we found out that this truck was supposed to be a 4-cylinder, but they swapped it out with a V6 3.0 1 liter?
It's a 3.0, but the engine that came in this one was the 2.3 originally, and they did have the models with the 3 liter and the 4 liter in here. Oil filters go on hand tight, don't over tighten them.
So yeah, I kind of lucked out as far as the engine was, but the seller did tell me that it was a 6-cylinder, so he didn't lie about that.
Also, while we're at it, we'll go ahead and replace his air filter. On this one, you just got 2 clips. You pull up on the bottom of it, drop it down, pull the snorkel out. If you see this one, it's actually got a whole bunch of dirt and junk in it.
Been a while.
Yeah. Dispose of that in a few minutes.
Brand new filter.
Like a glove.
We're gonna try and treat this truck like she's a princess. And if anybody's watching, I don't think our first video is going to be too long, but most of them aren't, so. Alright, what are we doing now?
I gotta get back underneath here and tighten the drain plug.
Alright, let me get underneath there.
Going in better than it came out, at least.
Well, don't they always do that?
No.
But yeah, looking up underneath this truck, and it don't have hardly any rust. It actually looks in pretty good shape for the most part.
Normal Texas rust.
Yeah.
Texas ain't too bad.
Let y'all look underneath.
We ain't in the Rust Belt, so Rust Belt techs know we're lucky. Don't over tighten that.
All right.
I'll clean that off in a second.
What are you spraying on?
Just brake clean, just cleaning it off. This truck takes 4.5 quarts of oil. We chose to use O'Reilly's full synthetic 520. Some people swear by going up to 530 in the warmer climates. I don't care. We'll get this going down the road and just make sure it's running right for right now, and we'll worry about what we do with it later on. I gotta find a funnel.
So the major things that we just wanted to go over today was figure out what was wrong with the truck, and we pretty much figured all the stuff that was wrong with the truck, which the suspension really isn't in too terrible shape, but we do have to put new shocks on it. And we're gonna possibly order the shocks today, depending on how much they are. And we're gonna put some Freon in the AC and figure out what's going on with the AC problem, because the AC is not blowing as good as it should.
It's not blowing at all.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get that one today. 4.5 quarts.
And then in she goes. Alright, we'll be back once the oil's in and stuff like that, so that way there ain't a lot of dead space on the watching the video.
Yeah, I'm sure this is boring.
Alright, we'll be back.
You know, guys, as an added bonus for this video, we just put in about 4.2 ounces of this. It's Pro Lube oil treatment. I personally swear by it. When you throw it into your oil, it'll make it run smoother, quieter. If you watch the Pro Lube videos, like, the bearing noise is incrementally softer. It's made everything I've put into it, I've put it in, just run a lot better.
And we're not sponsored by any means because we don't even have any subscribers, so you know that he's saying that because he firmly believes in it. So
right, like, it's not that I'm advertising for anybody. I use it because I like it.
And we just got done putting the oil in and everything.
We put the oil cap on, put the oil in it, 4.5 quarts for this with filter. I checked the oil, it was right on top. We sucked it down a little bit with the oil filter. Oil level is perfect, right between the hash marks. We'll go ahead and start it. And with the Pro Lube added, I know that I'm sure it doesn't do it justice, but within the next couple of minutes, this engine noise will get substantially quieter with the Pro Lube added.
So we got the oil change done, and then next we're gonna put some Freon in it, and we'll wait about a week and see pretty much what's wrong with it, I guess, after that.
You know, what's wrong with it, and then our next steps, and where we're going from here.
So, but
hopefully you'll join us for our journey.
So that's gonna be it for this video. We just wanted to pretty much just do an introduction, try to get it over with and everything, get something out there. No, it's not the best video in the world, and we got a lot of work ahead of us to make the video better. And I'm gonna start bringing my better camera. I'm using a GoPro right now, so it's kind of awkward. I don't know how the audio is gonna be. So, and hopefully we're gonna be investing in a mic, so the mic quality will be better, hopefully soon also. But I got nothing else, dude.
We'll try to be better in the future, but we're working with what we got for now.
But until then, pieces and deuces. See y'all later. Alright, well, I appreciate everybody for making it to the end of the video for our introduction video. I know it was a little bit long for an introduction video, and we didn't know exactly quite how we wanted to do it. We sort of just winged it a little bit and everything, so this video is probably going to be cringe, and maybe the first couple of videos that we do, because we're very new to this, especially him. I have a little bit of background of doing Twitch, so I'm kind of used to being in front of the camera a little bit, but I'm not that good about planning out how to do the video, so I definitely apologize for that. But we did figure out a little bit more what was wrong with the truck and everything. So I went ahead and ordered a fuel filter like you see here, an AC compressor, power steering pressure hose, power steering reservoir, and the belt for it, and the rack and pinion. I think our plan is, next time I go to his house on the next video, I think we're going to work on getting the power steering fixed, because I think that's one of his main concerns, is to fix that first. And then the next video after that, because we're not going to be able to do it on one day, because we only have one, if lucky, 2 days to film all this stuff. And he lives an hour away, so I just want to be straight up honest with y'all about how we work things and stuff like that. So it's not like we can work on this truck every single day. That's the main issue, and that's what might make our channel struggle a little bit. But we do have a lot of content coming and stuff like that and everything, so we just gotta try to figure out how we're gonna do everything. So the next video is gonna be working on the power steering, and then I think after that we're probably gonna do the rack and pinion, and then we have to get an alignment. I don't. I wish he was here with me to do this because he would be able to explain this better. And then I don't know where the rack and pinion's gonna fit in, but then we're gonna do the AC compressor. That's gonna be a different video because I know all these take quite a bit and stuff like that to do, and I don't want to make the videos super dragged out. And I also ordered me a um a radio for it. I ordered this one, and so we're gonna install this. So that'll be, yeah, I know a lot of people are not gonna be interested in, but I want to show y'all my progress and everything that I do to the truck and everything. So I ordered this, and it was like $105. So that puts us this is 558, so six something $100 after already buying the truck. And then I also bought um these LED bulbs, and what these LED bulbs are going to be for is the cluster dash on this truck. And from what he told me, they were very bad and stuff like that. Because whenever I'm driving in the truck, it's very hard to see the gauges and stuff like that if the sunlight hits it in a certain area and stuff like that. So I want to make that a lot brighter. So I got these, and then we also found out that we're gonna dive deeper into it, but we're almost 100% sure I may have to replace the Cadillac converter in the truck. So that might potentially be a video. I'm not 100% yet. Once we dive deeper into the diagnosis of it, and if that is an issue, I am definitely going to let y'all know. So I appreciate y'all watching and everything, and we got a lot of work to do with this truck, and hopefully y'all find this interesting. So again, I appreciate y'all. Just like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And we got some more Ranger content for right now, and we'll eventually get to his Lexus and everything like that with him working on that car. So I will catch y'all in the next video.